Well, I gotta tell you guys, I've used a lot of audio products. I reviewed a ton of audio products, but this is the first time that I am reviewing a audio sunglass. And I gotta tell you guys, despite some issues that I have with it, and despite not me using them as my main go-to headphones, they're a total big bit of fun. Like, these things are awesome. So I'm gonna break it down in this video. We're gonna talk about the Soundcore frames. I'm gonna review them and give you my honest opinions. But quickly, before we start the video, a quick word from Rogue Energy. Now, full context, full disclosures, I did not do an unboxing and separate this from the review, as I decided to just make this one video, as I don't really intend to stretch this out as I usually do with my headphone reviews. But I just want to put that out there real quickly, that this is just one video that I'm making. And number two, most importantly guys, if you are not already subscribed, please make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you do not miss when I upload. Now, the Soundcore frames are a very interesting new product, because this is the first time, for me anyway, that I've used audio sunglasses, but this is the first time that Soundcore is entering this new realm. And we've seen a big resurgence from the smart glasses, as they're called, you know, with the rumors of Apple Glass, and with Bose making audio sunglasses, Ray-Bans partnering with Facebook to do Oculus type things. So there's a lot of potential with this, but Soundcore wanted to go and reframe your sound. That's their slogan. So let's take a look at this product, and let's start with the glasses themselves. So out of the box, I just want to disclaim that Soundcore did reach out to me in advance of this review. They did not send it to me, but I do want to acknowledge and give a little bit of a props here, because they did disclaim that when you receive this package, there was a mix-up in the packaging. So if you receive this product, you're not going to receive it the way that you're seeing that I received it, but they reached out to me in ahead of time and told me that and cleared it all up. So I want to give Soundcore a lot of credit. But with that said though, when you open the box, you do get this nice little array that shows you the glasses and shows you the bands. Now, the whole key with these is that the technologies are in these ends of the glasses. And really the glasses themselves are kind of just interchangeable, which we'll discuss a little bit. But taking a look inside of the box, you get the case, which is actually not a bad case. It's in a triangular shape and an angle, which is kind of cool. You can put it on a table, just put it there. But it is different, not to say the least, Soundcore branding. Inside of the shades of whichever lens you pick, at the bottom of the box there is a microfiber cloth that you can take out and use to clean the lens, and you can put them in the case. Inside also the box, you do get, of course, your booklets. You get a little prompt that says, how do we sound? Soundcore sends out with everything. And lastly, you get the charger, which we will discuss later. So that's everything that's in the box. Now, talking about the headphones themselves. So when it comes to these headphones, these are pretty much exactly what you'd expect. They're just your average pair of sunglasses, but with a little bit of a twist. Now, for comparisons, I have here my Maui Jims that I use every day, and these are an expensive pair of headphones. Not headphones. Dang it, that's 1 point off my credibility. Sunglasses. And these are a good pair of sunglasses. I've enjoyed them, I've had fun with them, but when I put these on, in comparison, the fit is pretty much identical. The only difference you're gonna notice is that because these little hinges here, because they house the technology with the speakers and microphone setup and battery technology, they are gonna have a little bit of extra weight on your head, but not too much to the point where you'll say it's uncomfortable. So when it comes to comfort and quality, these are very good. The lenses themselves are pretty, I would say, I wanna say premium, because I did compare them to a pair of Ray-Bans that I also have, and the lens are very sturdy and well built. They don't feel like cheap plastic. The hinges also, which you put the headphones in, attaching them to the sunglass themselves, is a very sturdy hinge. It's a hinge that's not going to break anytime soon. So if you want to change the lens, you can change the lens and buy them. Now, that's one of the cool things with these is that there are different styles and different things you can buy. So if you find a lens that you like, you could pay $50 and they send you the lens. You only need to buy these once. The whole real area are these two little things. And that's where all the technology lies, because inside of these are a speaker setup that help to deliver not only a nice open sound, but one that I have never heard from in an entire use of any products that I've used. But we'll get to that in just a little bit. But at the corner over here, you have two microphones on each side here to pick up, you know, the around you. So when you're talking, you have a nice array. So when you're speaking, it will be able to pick up your voice. So there's one on the top and one on the bottom for each side of these bands. Take a look at the bottom. They have magnetic chargings, which we will discuss in a second. We also see the speaker array on the sides of these tips, which also helped to accommodate in terms of the bass and the response. Now, putting them on, when you put them on and you sync them up to your phone and get the app going, you're gonna hear a noise, and there's a lot of things to dissect, so I'm gonna try to do this fast. But basically, it will give you a wear detection. It detects when you put it on and when you take it off. Now, if you take it off, it'll automatically power if it sees that you're not using it for a period of time. And also, it will go into standby mode if you take them off for a fraction of a second. It will play and pause your media as well. So that's really all you need to know about the sunglasses themselves. So overall, in terms of that, these things are just about as your regular pair as you get, but with a few technological twists in there. Alrighty, let's get into the tech specs. Now, in terms of the tech specs, these things are touting spatial sound. Now, this isn't your type of spatial audio that Apple makes. Instead, this is a open surround system. So these speakers arrayed in here are able to give you a nice surround sound stage. So the music is all around your head. That way you can hear what's going on around you, but also it's near you. So it gives you an open sound design. There are two microphones, of course, as I said, for clear calls. In terms of battery life, these things are advertising 5.5 hours. They are water resistant. They have an IPX4 rating, so you can get them a little bit wet, but I wouldn't recommend splishing them. Of course, the biggest feature are the interchangeable frames with quick release, but I did find that the quick release really is I think you really have to break them in a new pair of lens. As you see, I have the Promenade version and the Landmark. I swap back and forth, and it was a little hard to get them in and out. But one of the biggest things that I think you also need to talk about is the app. I always do this with everything in all my Soundcore videos, but the app is really an essential tool to these headphones. And I'm calling them headphones because you do put them on your face or head, whatever, regardless of that. The sunglasses work best with the app because you can toggle, and in them they are fully optimized. You can make the surround sound more surroundish if you want to enhance the audio, or if you just want a standard stereo sound. You could also change the EQ. You can have several preferences. And of course, there are finally beta lab features. I thank you, Soundcore. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that you listened on that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You can finally get beta features and test these features out. So thank you, Soundcore. I'm glad you finally listened. That is a big plus. Alrighty, let's talk about the sound quality. Now, when it comes to the sound quality, I really didn't have any high expectations for these, as I use tons of earbuds every day. I use the Liberty 3 Pros, AKG N400. By the way, that review's coming soon. I also have used AirPods, Samsung Galaxy Buds. So my thoughts going into this, I said to myself, they can't sound that good. Well, they kind of do. Okay, let me just say that these are not the best sounding in the world. But that's to be expected, as these are, of course, a pair of sunglasses. But the audio that you get in them is pretty good. It's not bad. It actually sounds decent. Now, of course, it sounds nowhere near an in-ear bud, which is directly into your ear canal, and it definitely doesn't sound as good as other things. But as a general sound that you can use from time and time, it's not bad. It's got some bass. It's not really over bass. I actually find that it's very, I would say, in my professional opinion, the sound stage is nicely balanced. The bass is there, but it's not strong enough to punch you out, but you can feel a little bit of vibration on the side of your ears if the bass is strong in your music. It works really good, but I think you're gonna have to be the judge when you try them out. So here's a quick sound sample, and let me hear your thoughts down below. What do you think of them? Now, this was kind of hard to get, so I really appreciate if you could give a like for this part of the video, because getting sound from these things was not easy. Alrighty, next thing to talk about is the microphone quality. So instead of me talking again, I'm just gonna put the microphone quality here, and we're gonna do it in two scenarios. We're gonna do it in here, and we're gonna go outside. So here's the microphone sample. This is a microphone test of the Soundcore frames. This is what they sound like indoors in a closed environment with little to no noise. Let me hear your thoughts down below. What do you think of them sounding on the interior? This is a microphone test on the Soundcore frames in a regular, natural outdoor environment with regular cars and noises behind. So, yeah, this is what they sound like outdoors. Let me hear your thoughts down below. Do you think they sound better outdoors or indoors? Let me hear your thoughts. So overall, what do I think of the Soundcore frames? Well, listen guys, I'm not gonna lie to you and I'm not gonna BS you. I think these things are fun. They're a fun pair to use because they just are fun. You take them with you, you put them on, you don't have to put anything in your ears, you can hear everything around you, you can hear everything you need to, and the fact that it has privacy mode where you can listen to your music in private still, even with them being an open surround sound, is pretty cool. Watching movies with them when I'm chilling, walking in the park with them, taking them with me on the go, it is a cool idea. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is not a solution that I see myself using every day. And the reason is because I always carry a pair of earbuds. Think about it. Do you really think I'm gonna go into a gym wearing these? Honestly, if they saw me in the gym wearing sunglasses, they'd probably think I'm a dick or an a-hole. And we know people like that exist on the internet. But that's not the point. The point is, these aren't really a more practical thing. They are fun to take with you on vacation. I think I can see people buying it for that. I can also see a lot of people buying them if you are a heavy sunglass user. But with the advent and all of the wireless earbuds and also Bluetooth in your car, because I know people wear sunglasses in their cars. So if your phone's connected to your car stereo, then you don't really need Bluetooth glasses. I would say these are a premium novelty. They're a lot of fun to have. They are a lot of fun when you put them on and off listening to your music, and they do give you a very nice experience, but I wouldn't call them a headphone replacement. These are something that are just as a backup or something you take with you on the go. Now, if that's your float, I definitely think you should pick them up. I don't not recommend them. I do think if you have a need and if you want sunglasses, if you're willing to pay a premium, $200 is not a bad price test considering Maui gyms are 200 plus and they don't even give you some of that. So yeah, why not? I wouldn't see a problem with it. I think you guys could go for it. But if you have a ton of earbuds, you're really not missing out. So I wouldn't recommend it if you have a ton of earbuds as is. But as it stands, they're fun. I have a lot of fun with them and I really enjoy them. And once again, as I keep saying, Soundcore has continued to revolutionize. And they're gonna continue doing this for a while. So Soundcore, I'm locked and loaded, and I cannot wait for more of your products in 2022. So what a good way to end out on a bang. And these are the Soundcore frames. So guys, let me hear your thoughts down below. Do you enjoy these products? Do you actually like them? If you do like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my views as well. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care, stay safe, have a good day, and peace!